Hi everyone! Today I'm bringing another video in this series that I am making in preparation for the journey that I will be taking with some of you in March. And this seminar I like to call it Journey, the gift of forgiveness. And I spoke in the previous videos of key elements that we will encounter in this journey of forgiveness. And today I want to bring to awareness two other key elements that we will work with in this journey together in March. And we're doing a lot in these videos. I'm appealing a lot in this moment. It's in the mind. So it's for you to understand the process. But actually in the journey that I will be taking with some of you in March, there's a lot of practical elements. It's most of it is practical elements, and the practical elements that I'm bringing into the mix with my training in Ho'oponopono, my shamanic training, and also all the tools and the learning and that I got when I was doing my training for counseling. So all of this together. But today we're going to focus more in the understanding part, so in your mind, with these two elements. And they are, it's referred to as brutal honesty, and the other one is compassion. And both are so important in this process of this journey of forgiveness. When I talk about brutal honesty, and it's when we choose, because it's a choice, when you choose to step in this journey, I said it before, there's a moment that you feel this readiness and you're ready to embark in this journey. Every fiber in your being, you're like, I'm done, I'm ready, I'm done, I'm moving forward, I'm choosing to do this. And it takes brutal honesty, because as you step in this power and your sovereignty and choosing to move forward in this process, you will have to encounter some things with honesty, brutal honesty. And that process can be sometimes, it can bring discomfort, because we have to accept and take responsibility for some things. For example, it could be that how I allow a situation to stay, how I choose to stay instead of walking away from something that was not for my highest good, right? Or it could have been seen as that it was not for my highest good, but yet, because there's a gift in everything, at the end, in this looping, in this process, He brought many gifts into my life. But you have to be that brutal honesty to recognize and to step into that place. And from that brutal honesty comes this also power. It's just such an amazing process. So that's one of the key elements that we will be working with, brutal honesty. And the other one is compassion, because yes, you have to be brutally honest with yourself, because we're not bypassing. It's I choose not to work like that. I don't like to bypass. And the people that work with me already, they know that. We go through it. And it's the only way through it. To really bring healing, you have to go through the process of healing, and it's not linear, as I mentioned before. And as you walk into this process, if you have the courage to step into this journey, and you have the courage and the strength to step into and have brutal honesty with yourself, and with the situation, and then you bring that compassion for yourself, compassion for the person, compassion for the situation. And it's in this compassion that and without going too deep into it, it's energy. And energy is not a static. Energy is meant to be moving. Energy moves. And so as we do in this journey, we bring compassion as we move through the process, and we don't dwell in it. We see it, we recognize it, and then we move through it. And in that moving through, in this process, we tap into that compassion of, I did the best I could with the tools I have in that moment in life. And I feel compassion for myself for that, so I don't have to beat myself and get and when this anger can arise, or frustration sometimes can arise when you have to face that moment in brutal honesty, and you recognize that I allow this to happen because I choose to stay. And then it comes the frustration. It can be also anger, but then it comes also the compassion for you. In this case that I'm talking is my example for me. And this is there are these two elements we will work through in this journey. So, as I have said in my previous email, embrace the journey. This is it's yours. It's your journey. It's your process. And embrace that journey of becoming that phoenix that rises from the ashes. I send you my love. I'm so looking forward to this journey with you and with the souls that feel called to take this journey with me in March. Looking forward to hear from you, to connect with you, and to work together. Have a beautiful, beautiful week. Yeah. Thank you.